I've burnt, oh dear, this is a lot. That was so hard, that first session. That is why I have to eat 4,000 calories roughly. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is how many calories do I burn in a day as a hybrid athlete and as a mother? Because I just want to say that I have been up this morning and all I have done is gone for a dog walk, and when I go for a dog walk they are very slow, very relaxed, and I have already burnt 787 calories. Now this is active and resting calories, so you need to remember that you burn calories at rest, and this comes down to muscle repair, energy, just recovery. You burn calories at rest. Before I start this video, I am going off of a Garmin watch. Okay, so I get loads of questions on my videos on Instagram every single day. What Garmin do I wear? Now this is the Epix Pro. This is not an ad. This is literally me just telling you which Garmin I have, because I get asked questions about it every single day. So it's the Garmin Epix Pro. And we need to remember that, okay, my weight's on here, you know, my heart rate gets picked up by this, but Garmin create data on the average person with their weight, age, height, etc. So it's probably not 100% accurate. However, it can provide us some insights today with my training, with what I do just generally standing, sleeping, eating, how many calories I burn in a day. So let's get into it. I am currently at the gym. I have quite a long session today because I fly to Cyprus tomorrow and I need to fit some extra training in today because I'm not going to be able to train tomorrow, and I actually feel a bit sicky. Now I don't know if anyone else feels like this, comment below if you do, but I actually am an anxious flyer. I do get anxious flying, and I think the sickness is down to that. So anyway, we're going to go in the gym. We're going to hit session 1. I'm probably going to do both sessions together. Anyway, let's go hit session 1. Okay, that was so hard, that first session. The first workout I did with the row and the burpees, the salt work and the ski was a 40-minute workout, and it was diabolical because my rest period was only 1 minute. I do not know how I survived that session, but altogether with that session, so I actually haven't done my strength session yet, and it literally is 3 exercises. However, I am so hungry, I couldn't do it, and I would not be back squatting any good weight. So I'm going to do that in the garage after I've eaten this. But so for that whole workout, I burn, as you could see, I was showing you my watch after each workout. And the reason why I couldn't talk in there was because, hang on, let me just put my creatine in, is because it's so loud in there and you wouldn't be able to hear me. So the first workout, I'll leave it here on the screen, but this was my heart rate hills, which I will leave here as well. And within that workout, I burnt 510 calories, okay, just the workout. Then the second workout was split into 2, and I burn 294, so let's say 300 calories in that workout. So altogether within that, it was 5, 6, 7, 8, 810 calories I burnt in that session. And altogether, plus my resting, so far, I have burnt 2,119 calories so far. Can you see? Okay, this is why you have to eat, okay, people? It's not just how many calories you burn during your workout. You burn at rest. You burn when you're recovering. Your body burns calories all day long if you're being active. So I'm just giving you an insight, and this is off of Garmin stats. I've probably actually burnt a lot more than that, and that is why my diet is like 3,800, 4,000 calories, because I'm like a furnace. And you can see my heart rate here. My body is literally going in overdrive. 4-minute AMRAP with a 1-minute rest is rough. It was rough. So I'm gonna have this meal, and then we're gonna head into my garage gym, and I've literally got clean and jerks, back squat, and it's supposed to be back extensions. However, I don't have like a GHD machine at home, so I'm going to probably do like another kind of exercise for that. I'm not sure yet, but we'll figure it out. Okay, before we go into the garage, I have a very special parcel here. I can't show you it and I can't open it because it will just give everything away, but you will find out very, very soon what this is. I'm going to like open it on camera, but not show you it. And I know that's really mean, but the amount of thought and everything that has gone into this, and you will be able to get your hands, oh my God, it's beautiful. I love it. You guys, I can't wait to show you this. Like, I can't believe this is part of me. That's all I can say. It is stunning. Oh my goodness, I'm in love, and I'm leaving it there. We are in the garage for session number 2. I'm not going to lie, I really don't feel like doing this, but I need to get it done. Strength is so important for me because it is one of my weaker areas. But it's literally just 3 exercises. I think because it's just going to take me so long to warm up, that's what's putting me off doing it. So I'm going to do back squat, some clean and jerks, and I'm supposed to have back extensions, but I think I can do some like Superman holds, or I might do some core exercises as well. Oh, by the way, how nice are these new R.A.D V2s? They are super sexy. I love them. I mean, they're just so sleek. Anyway, let's get into this session, but let's have a look how many calories I'm on. So, calories, at the moment, I am sitting at 2,206 calories. So this was from when I last spoke to you in the kitchen, so I think I've burned some more just eating. Burn calories and eat, what a dream. So let's get into this session. Okay, I'm just going to warm up on the bike for like 5 minutes just to get the legs flowing. Okay, I always open my hips up when I'm doing squats because they can be really stiff, especially if I feel like I've trained and then I go to train again, I feel even stiffer. And I think that's why I like to do my sessions together. I'm in my spare room because I'm still packing for holiday. I genuinely really dislike packing. I pack things and then I have to unpack and then I repack, and I feel like as a gym girl you have to pack outfits for the gym for the day, then like I just wear bikinis throughout the day, and then you have to pack evening wear. And I'm not one of these girls where I'm like, oh, I get a new outfit every night for a photo. Like, some outfits are nice, some are casual, you know, I go with the flow. But it is 5:45. I am very behind food today, people. I have been very busy. I've trained a hell of a lot. I've been packing, I've been trying to do content and filming YouTube, and sometimes it does eat me up a bit, where I'm trying to do my best. So I have a lot of calories that I need to eat, but because we're going on holiday as well, my fridge isn't very full, so I might have to pop down to the shops to get some food. So I'm actually only on, I'm on 3,000 calories. That's fine. I've got about 800 to eat. It's quite a lot, but it's fine. I can get that done. So I've got about 800 calories to eat. What have I burnt so far today? 2,846 calories. Now I've burnt, oh dear, this is a lot. I've burnt 1,602 active calories, and I've burnt 1,244 resting calories. This is what I mean, people. Your body burns so many calories at rest, and it all comes down to people's metabolism, the heart rate, everything like that. Now, my heart rate is very low, and we know that this is not 100% accurate. I probably burn more calories, but that is why I have to eat 4,000 calories roughly today, because I've burnt a hell of a lot of calories. And I don't do this on purpose. I don't spend hours in the gym, look at my watch and think, oh, I've only burnt 500, I need to burn an extra 2. I don't even look at my calories burnt. So this is good news to me. I do look at them at the end of the day and I think, oh, that's why I'm hungry and I probably should eat a few more calories. And you know, some days I do eat more on days that I burn calories, so I don't, because you know, if I'm exerting more, how am I going to replenish that and then build on top if I don't kind of look at the insights of it? I just don't obsess over it, but I manage it very well, to the sense of, you know, if I burn an extra 200 calories, I will eat more. I won't necessarily eat an extra 200, but I will eat more calories because I know that my body's burnt more on that day. But please never compare any numbers of my calories to yours, and I never want this to make anyone feel like they have to work harder in the gym or they have to spend hours in the gym burning calories. You know, this is not what this video is about. It's more about educating and making you understand that your body burns calories not just when you're training, but when you're resting as well, when you're sleeping and everything like that. And it's just an insight to show you, you know, why I always talk about fueling for performance and eating well and eating enough, because I'm very transparent on here. That amount of calories that I've burnt is a hell of a lot today. It's a hell of a lot of calories. So I need to eat a hell of a lot of calories. You know, I wouldn't look at that and be like, score, I've burnt a load of calories, so now I'm not going to eat anything. That would be absolutely terrible. This is like turning into an education, but there's no way I could go to the gym this morning and have my heart rate hit, let me put the hills here again, 180 beats per minute for 8 sets. That's 40 minutes of work. Bearing in mind I had 1 minute rest, and then come home and go into a 90 kg back squat. If I didn't eat properly, there would be no way I would be able to do it. I'm going to show you a rest day of how many calories I burn on a rest day. Now, Sunday, I was very lazy on Sunday, okay, but look at this. I went for 1 dog walk. My active calories were 266, but my resting calories were 1,590. So on total on that day, I burnt 1,856 calories doing nothing. Like, literally nothing. I went for a dog walk and that's it. So it just shows you that those are the days that really count, where I still eat like 3,300, 3,500 calories. So I really make use of those days to replenish my body, you know, with protein, with carbs, with fats. And yeah, that is how many calories I've burned. I'm going to check back in with you before I go to bed to see if that number has changed. Okay, so it's currently 9:30. It's actually really late. I should be in bed right now because I'm getting up super early. But I'm just having my last meal as well, and I don't really eat this late. I normally eat about 8 o'clock is my last meal, but I've just been rushing around packing and everything, and I would never normally eat this at this time of night, but I'm very behind on my calories, so this is what we've gone with. Greek yogurt, hi Olive, a salted caramel designer bar is in there, and I don't normally eat these, but I'm low on calories, peanut butter, and a mixture of nuts. So that's what we're eating. It's quite late, 650 calories, but I need to get it in. So, Olive, down. How many calories have I burned since I last spoke to you? Let's have a look. So, I haven't done any more training. I'm currently on 3,072. That's how many calories I've burnt altogether. Get down with all day. So 1,643 active and 1,429 resting. So yeah, that's a full day of how many calories I burn with training, resting, and everything like that. Okay, so I don't think I mentioned how many calories I burn in my strength workout. So it wasn't as many calories as obviously my endurance because my heart rate wasn't as high, but I burnt 314 calories in the strength workout, which was actually a bit longer than the first endurance piece. And obviously because my heart rate wasn't elevated as high, I didn't burn as many. So please like, subscribe and comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.